they made a bunch of runs, but every time you needed to get stops, you guys did it.
We did. Guys stuck with the game plan. They trusted each other. They trusted what we were doing, stuck with it. Our big thing tonight was mental toughness because this team is going to score. They're a great scoring team. They've been one of the best I've seen in my many years in the NBA. And, you know, you take away one thing, they figure out another way. They just keep moving out further and further. That shot Eric Gordon hit, he was almost at half court, seemed like. So my hat's off to our guys. I thought they did everything we asked them to do, took care of business, met their runs, didn't get frustrated, stuck together, and finished it up.
You did limit them with 27 3-point attempts.
They were 35, 440, yeah. So that was, well, there's a way. But I tell you, I have to shoot you. So what's that movie called? The Red Sparrow? Okay. But no, it's one of those things where, you know, guys stuck with the game plan.
I mean, the mental toughness, you saw that. You've seen it throughout the season. But against a team like Houston, does it amplify?
It amplifies. But, again, we needed that game the other night against Detroit, and I said that the other night. We needed a tough, grind it out. We need as many as we can get. Because, again, you don't get that feeling until you go. You can go through practice all you want to. But until you go through a game where you're getting knocked around, hit, pressure's on the line, JV has to make those 2 free throws at the end of the game. There's nothing that simulates that. So we needed those games. The Miami game, Detroit game, this game is going to pay dividends for us down the stretch.
JV, what did you think of his 2 defensive plays he made down the
Well, I was glad he got 2. I mean, I was needing more, but he got 2, which was great. I was impressed with his free throws. That's one area where he's great. He's got great hands. I thought he got fouled after he gave off the ball foul, which would have given us the ball inside out of bounds also. But again, I was really proud that he just got up there and knocked down the free throws. The block he had at the end on Capella was huge.
That's for a big effort from your crowd. What did you think?
The crowd was great. They picked us up. We need them a little bit more when the referees give us, you know, what? Yeah, right. I don't want to get fined, but we need them, and they were great tonight. They really carried us. It was a hot building, and we needed it.
The ability to have a 7-footer who can make free throws so you can play him at the end of close games is a luxury for most.
He's grown to that. And again, you know, a couple of years ago, we probably had to go small, and everybody got on me about that, but he just wasn't ready for that. And now he's ready. He was able to carry out the game plan in the pick-and-roll situation, be at the rim to block shots, make free throws, make plays, make a handoff at the end of the game. He's grown into that, and that's who he is now. So maturity helps us all.
I mean, Harden obviously is an elite scorer. How do you think Norm made out?
I thought he did great. Even though he was a -7 and Harden got 40, it was a hard 40. I mean, he carried out the game plan, and it takes a lot to pick him up full court. And Norm expended a lot of energy, a lot of fight, a lot of grit up the floor, but he did a great job. And Malcolm Miller came in and got quick 5 points in the first half. We needed it. We need that spark. He's smart. He's a smart kid. He knows how to play. So the young kids came in a big game and performed.
Coach, those last 3 or 4 offensive possessions, what did you like about them, and what would you maybe prefer to get?
Well, again, against the switches, we got the switch we wanted. You know, and again, you got to execute that. Where they were doing the same thing to us. And in the big against teams like that, like Golden State, like Cleveland, like Boston, you're going to see a lot of switching. We've got to be able to execute with the matchups we get. And I thought DeMar hit a big shot. Freddie got in there. I don't know what happened. Kyle got in there, dropped one off to JV. But we got to make sure we attack the feet we want to attack. But I like, you know, hell, we won. So so I liked a lot about it. So.
The energy and the fire that Kyle started with to get you guys off.
He shot the ball well. His shooting got it, and we needed our 3-point shooting to pick up. I don't know what our numbers have been the last 3 or 4 games, but they've been down. And I think once the other guys saw him shoot the ball, they got rolling, shot it with conviction. Again, we got to continue to get our percentages up from the three-point line.
Go ahead.
Coach, in the second quarter, DeMar hits the 3 to put you guys up 19, and he went right over and I want to have a word with him. Were you just encouraged?
I don't understand.
Second quarter, when DeMar hits the 3, you went right over to Norm to talk to him. Were you just encouraging him?
Oh, he was doing something he wasn't supposed to do defensively, and I was correcting him. Huh?
On 2 occasions, once in the first half, once in that
fourth quarter, DeMar got switched off on Harden.
Mm-hmm.
Defended him probably the best I've seen in the league. What is it about him? I've noticed in the last couple games, it's almost like he has a kill in his eyes.
Megan, he told on himself. I tell him all the time, he's a better defender than what he's shown. And he got down in the stands, he chested him. But again, I thought Harden, Bruce asked the question, Harden chested him too on the other end. I thought he did a good job of fronting him, but they know each other. So thought they were back in Compton playing one-on-one back there. So, but again, I thought both of them did a good job once they got switched off on each other. You know, I was really happy to see that. We needed that, and it gives Norm a rest. But and they're going to, again, against great switching teams like they are, they're going to get the matchups they want. And if you're on that matchup, that means they're picking on you. So you better take it personal and take the challenge. And DeMar took it.
Dwane, they obviously had, 17-game win streak, a lot of the attention. Does this win mean?
I said it before the game, Zig. It's a big game. Don't get me wrong. To break their streak, a great team streak. But again, we're on a mission. It's one game, and we go to New York and stub our toe. What are you gonna say? So again, it's a marathon. It's one game in the regular season. We lose it, okay. So what? We got to get ready for New York. If we win it, we got to get ready for New York. Feel good until I told the guys till midnight, and let's start thinking about New York.
It looked like you guys played hard the entire night. How would you assess?
Well, again, I think I don't know if probably a few games. I can't think of very many games that we didn't play hard. I don't think that's part of our DNA. Now, do we make shots some nights? No. Do we make mistakes more than others? Yes. So I don't know if I ever questioned our effort. So I knew we were going to come out and play hard. The crowd, the moment, the team you're playing. If you can't get excited about tonight, then you need another profession.
But it was sustained. It looked like from the opening top to the end, that compete, that
You want to
fight.
quit at the third quarter? Okay, all right. That's what we're supposed to do. All right. No, well, who's that? Houston's a great team. I give them all the credit in the world. They're great. If you don't play for 4 quarters, you're not going to win, because you saw exactly what they do. They're going to keep coming. They're going to keep shooting. They're going to keep attacking. They're going to keep doing what they do. So you better play as hard as you can for as many of the 48 as you can. That's who we try to be.